Hello everyone out there and welcome back to Space Engineers 2 Steam Workshops. If you're new to the series, this is where I take 3 recent and 3 popular workshops and review them. And today we are also looking at a map. This is Pivot's Light World, created by Pivot 99. Self-explanatory. And by the looks of it, it is in the realm of 3D lighting. Because we got red, green and blue. I did that opposite ways, but anyways. And that's not just the only thing. By the looks of it, we've got some kind of rotor here, which is very clever. Now, I know people have been doing this for a little bit now, just using physics to spin things like this, but it is still cool to see, especially when that's spinning the opposite way of the iron thruster. That's a bit weird. Oh, is it acting like a pendulum? But the lighting is also awesome to look at too, showing the potential ray tracing lighting features in this game. That was that's a way of saying it, I guess. What's back here? Ah, yep, just to keep it still. I already off to a really good start. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's cool. So if I go over here, you see the red, the green. So this perfectly demonstrates all of the ray tracing. This is so cool. Does it make white? It makes white here. It even mixes colors. Wow. Just wow. Don't think we're gonna be doing much crashing today by the looks of it. The only thing to crash into was a 8,000 PCU base. Now I got some shopping to do by the sounds of it. Alright, so I got a selection of ships to have a view at. So, let's have a look at them. First up, we got the Gungnir-S MK1. Mid-sized fighter, created by SATA 117 or 117 or 117. Oh no. Now you can see why this caught my eye. Oh wow, this is heavy armor too, so I wonder, wow, okay. I like smooth design ships and I should not be liking it because I don't like the proportions. This is not my proportional ship that I like. But man, does it look nice. This heavy armor adds a lot of texture to the surface. The details they've added in between here are really cool. Looking like a railgun that you could shoot, which I believe is what they're intending. And then the thruster bank at the back, quite unique looking. So, how the hell did we get in? Oh, there's a hole in the bottom. Sure, why not? Oh wow, how much did they fit in here? They've got the med bay, which actually looks really nicely integrated. Then you've got the gravity, 2 gyros, then you've got some stairs, then you've got some reactors. Up here is this driver's seat. What's over here? Is this just like... Ah, okay, yep. It's just parts of the ship that he... Wait, no, he intentionally designed it. Okay, sorry. Let's have a drive, shall we? Bam! I'm expecting this thing to be quite slow. I mean, first impressions, not too bad. Is there any asteroids? Yeah, maybe we should go over there. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be too fast. It's going to be a really heavy ship with all of its heavy armor. But it is not that slow either. It's enough to get you places. Upward thrust isn't the worst thing in the world. Evidently, you're not supposed to swing your ship like that and expect it to stop dead, but still, very nice. And how tough is it? Am I able to skim the surface without any, damage? That's saying if I can skim it. Seriously? I accidentally crashed so many times last episode and I can't even crash today. Well, to be fair, this heavy armor is very thin. Boop. Yep, no, that did some damage. But not too much, which makes this ship really tough. I mean, I am just hitting an asteroid. It bounces really well. I like it. Really well done. Now, there is some I'll admit there's some rough spots inside, considering the stairs, and then when you go in here, I'm just spinning blocks. And then you go in here and you got the surface of the ship. But I'm not overly phased about that because made a unique design and yeah, I like it. On to the next ship. Next is a popular one which has been popular for a very long time. Escape pod with tube by Diggrok. Wow, I didn't even have to like read down here. Idea being you put this in a ship and now you got yourself an escape pod you can use, which means that you can just have escape pods in your ships, which is really cool. I actually wanted to do that with one of my ships. You need a really big one. Maybe I'll do that with the Mega one. Probably. Alright, am I upside down? No, the door's upside down. Lovely. Alright, so let's go in it. I presume there's no gravity. There is like a bunch of seats for people to be in, which is good. That's what you want in an escape pod. Extra thruster. Excuse me. Extra like products and a gyro. All the essentials. Excuse me. God damn it. And I presume that we just go forwards. I'm going forwards with the with the tube itself. Okay. Do I need to detach something? I think I did see something. Ah, I see. It is still connected to the grid. Disconnect this. Now it's all separate. Well done. And now we are off. There. Now we've ejected our escape pod and now we go and find where we can live because this ship destroyed our ship, but without... Our ship did make some damage onto that thing, so we go and explore. This is actually a nicely looking... Oh, piss off. This is actually quite a nice looking escape pod. Quite sleek and quite simple looking. Now, I have to admit, it does look very big considering how small my guy is, but... Oh well, it's just proportion, I guess. So some might ask, what happens if I ram a light escape pod into a really heavy cruiser? I'm also interested, and if you didn't want to know this, well, we're about to know now. I'm surprised it didn't damage. I'm surprised I'm not dead. Very cool, very cool. As a reminder, all these Steam workshops are in the description if you want to try out yourself. Next is the Scipio Shuttle. I think that's how you pronounce it. Made by Mad Laddicus. Laddicus? Something like that. As you can see, it's a nice little fighter. I saw it and it was well designed, so I had to get it. On first view, this shuttlecraft looks really nice. Now, technically, compared to other ships, it doesn't actually have that many details, but sometimes ships don't exactly need too many details, even though I would like to see a bit. Wow, I like the cockpit though. But design-wise, this ship looks great. We've got a reactor, we've got a bunch of storage, we've got some stairs, like a room, and the main cockpit. So there's plenty of room for you, for like whatever you want. Just in case you want to get the ship and build your own like layout inside. And how does it fly? It is a bit slow for a little shuttle this big, but it is very maneuverable, and once you build up speed, it seems to be really good. Now, when you're building ships like these, you don't have a lot of room for the thrusters. This is where hydrogen would be nice to have, since they're more powerful, and in saying that, don't usually have hydrogen shuttlecrafts anyway, it's usually iron. So, I don't know what would be the future of that, but for now, if we see bigger shuttles like these, you're just going to have to expect them to be a little slower than what it looks like it could be. Whee! I was trying to hit the asteroid then. It did not work. The little rock has a thing pointing out of it. I have no idea what it is, but I guess we're going to hit it. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Bam. Damn, it just stopped dead. Oh man, I'm walking on it. Speaking of cool looking ships, we got the Executive Shuttle MK1 made by JPX Reaper. For a second I thought the game crashed. Whoa. There's a lot of little blocks in this thing. This ship alone is actually doubling everything that's in the world currently. All the ships that we've been reviewing, this doubles. And you can see there's like a bunch of small blocks, so I'm wondering how this will look. The main thing that caught my eye was these angled thrusters. Kind of look like we're going like reverse Star Trek kind of deal. But they poked out for me because you don't usually see angled stuff like this unless it's a subgrid. But then you got like this bit of the ship that forms in. Now evidently they kind of ran out of blocks to actually connect them properly. But from afar, you don't actually realize it. Overall, it's a very smooth looking ship. And this is I believe this is a popular ship. So it should be easy to find, but links are there. I do like the bridge. It's really well concealed. I wonder what it looks like inside though. I usually don't go for these designs because I don't like having windows being blocked. But sometimes it just does look good. Alright, let's play this game of where is the entrance? It's not on the top, is it? Yep, there is a big hole. I think that's a bit of a security flaw. Or lack thereof, but yeah, nah, that was a horrible joke. Got some gyros here. Ooh, wow. That's a solar panel. That took me a while to guess what that is. That's a lot of buttons. That's cool, actually. I didn't think about stacking buttons like this. We got the med bay here, just implemented. Wow, curves like corridors. What's down here? It looks like cryopods. Ah, just seats. A bunch of toilets. No, they're just seats. Oh, and we got a nice view out here. Well, I mean nice, you can see this bit of space, and a beam through the middle. And up here is, well, firstly we got a room with, oh, these are beds. Okay, there's a big bedroom with a window of its own. Windows here, a double bed, a office, and a shower. Nice custom shower, like to see it. I do like these little custom designs, adds personality to the ship and also shows off what you can do in this game. Heaps more buttons in the main area. I like the piping work with these walls, that's nice. That's a monitor screen, not a very big one, but still, it's very cool. And let's drive the ship. The ship is actually a lot shorter than I expected. It seriously does look like it's heavily inspired off Star Trek though. Speed-wise, well, it's faster than that shuttle that we were driving earlier. Maneuverability, oh yeah, I could expect side to side not going well. How about up and down? Oh no, not even up and down. Okay, that's good to know. Maneuverability is going to be a struggle because there is no real up, down, left, right. It's just little things like, actually, to be fair, that's stopping faster than I expected. But it'd still be really tough to maneuver around at high speeds. So probably don't go too fast when maneuvering. And tell them by the ship, it's like explorer ship. You're not supposed to be going that fast, unless you're going somewhere. But that'd be a straight line. Yeah, something like this. Nice. Alright, let's see what happens if we crash it. There is so many little blocks, I'm kind of interested to see. How about that shuttle? Maybe we should crash into that. Nah, let's leave that alone. Let's crash into this guy. In first person. It's gonna be tough to see. Nah, I'm not gonna do that to you. Crash in that guy. And... ooh, that's not a good sound. Alright, so... oh. There we are. This is not looking good. Holy shit! What happened? I think clang kind of happened a little. Okay, so maybe there's still a area that we need to work on when it comes to destruction. So the game took a long time to think because there were so many small grids crashing. It's still trying to process everything, and the result was I have no idea. The ship shouldn't have bounced like that. They're both acting like basketballs. How much damage did we do to you is the question. Yeah, I think the game was trying to process so much because there was so many blocks that were getting destroyed. Because remember, the small blocks each count as 1 PCU, and then the large ones count as 1 PCU, which means that the game has to process every single block. So, yeah, that's really cool. And well done, you nearly crashed the game. So on to the next one. What have we tested? We've tested 2 recents and 2 populars. Now there's one more recent and one more popular. Last recent is the Javalyn Mk 8 Legacy Edition, created by Gigabyte Treasures. We've seen them before. You know the guy makes cool looking stuff if he catched my eye like twice now. By the looks of it, it's like a little small fighter. Nice and flat so you can avoid gunfire. I like the color scheme and I like the simplicity. This is probably the smallest ship that we've seen so far. The sounds are still popping. I probably should make sure the destruction's still on. Oh, wow. So, forwards might be... go down. Okay, that was close. Forward seems like it'll take a bit to build up, but once you build up, you can go around objects really well. See? I'm essentially glued to the asteroid now. I appreciate... there we go. Appreciate that in a fighter, the fact that it's movable. Now, side to side seems to be a bit... which is weird, because there's more thrusters, but... side to side isn't as fast. I'm trying my best to fly properly. That's what I get for mispronouncing a word. Just whatever you do not crash into that lag bomb over there. But no, I appreciate the build. It looks really cool. I haven't seen a ship this flat in a long time. Not since the one of the ships we reviewed like 2 videos back. So yeah, that is the Javelin, and for reasons. No, I'm charging him. He is now the most wanted. And I'm gonna throw this javelin, sorry, through your security hole. Yes! That did not do a lot, didn't it? Oh well, that's good. That means a liar ship did do less damage. So destruction is here still. I've full on just sticked a javelin through a ship. Huh. Pretty hard to see when there's a glaring sun in the way. There you go. There's the Javelin. Last but not least is the Essen-Class Corvette MK1. Created by Welch 904, I think that's how you say it. Not just putting in the time to make the ship, but putting in a time to make the thumbnail for the Steam Workshop. I have no idea why there's a laughy face in the corner. That seems a bit weird, but I'll gloss over it. And out of all the ships we've seen so far, this is the biggest, with the most PCU, so this might take a bit. Ooh, look at it. Out of all the ships we've seen today, this is certainly the most detailed, and I do appreciate this. All of this detail. Look at the, like, I don't know, are they supposed to be like antennas on the front, or are they like lights to show there's a ship here? Even though there's a big ass ship here. We got a bunch of antennas, we got a bunch of thrusters, we got, what are these things? Oh, these are railings, but they use it in kind of like a vent, I guess. I guess that's what you can call it. Look at the dock hole. That looks awesome. Damn, just that alone you can copy and paste and put it on a wall. These thrusters actually kind of look like guns. It's quite cool. I wonder if this thruster does damage to this one, since it is in the area. I don't think so. I know. Unless, I don't know why there's a conveyor right here, unless there is supposed to be a gun there that they'll save up till the update where they add weapons, which that would be a pretty cool update. I reckon they will add updates to add the physical weapons, but I do not think they'll work. Look at the back of it. It's wild. They had these engines, they were like, oh shit, we need more thrust. Added these engines. Shit, we need more thrust. Add these engines. Shit, we need some more thrust. I had these engines. It is absolutely insane. Let's have the look inside. I believe we've seen all the details that they did. Yep. Oh, what's that? Oh, those landing gears. Boring. No. Alright, let's have a look inside. Through this way, apparently. Looks like a little cargo hold. Yeah. Not much to say. There's shelving there. There we go. We're getting into the more detailed rooms now. Now we've got cargo containers and a reactor going in here. Holy shit, we got full-on corridors now. Where's this light coming from? Ah, there it is. I've noticed my game low. It's not 60 frames a second now, which is curious. There's an empty room. There's the medic bay with the blue floor. Kind of a weird blue, but with some beds too. That's pretty nice. Going down the hall, we got these like server racks. Here is the main cockpit, but we're not. Actually, yeah, we'll go straight into it. Nah, we'll have more of a tour of the ship. But I do like the designs, especially this front rail here. Over here, looks well secure. I like it. I'm making a lot of noise. Here's that little dock holder we saw earlier, and there's one on the other side. Actually, I think that is all the rooms. Sorry for the lag. It is pretty bad, isn't it? Oh, we got like a little storage room with a couple of shells. We got the large reactor, so this must be engineering. Looking good. Going back here. I think that is everything. I don't think we can go any lower. Yeah, no, we cannot get any lower. But it's nice to have a hole for spaceships. Oh, there's like a little table there. Alright, let's start flying the ship. I think the lights are causing the lag. This ship is actually quite fast, which is scary. Movability wise, it also seems to be quite maneuverable. I think in the future there must be some balance between smaller ships and bigger ships. Because it seems like the bigger ships are more maneuverable because they can fit more engines on, while smaller ships they can't really, but they're lighter and they should maneuver. I don't know what people's thoughts on that. My thought is that, man, these bigger ships seem to be faster and more maneuverable than smaller ships. Believe it or not, I didn't actually mean to do that. Or this. Alright. Okay, there we go. That was a bit of a close call. Overall, I like the ship, and it is certainly a cool looking ship. It had a lot of time and work in it. So did the other ships that we reviewed today. Now, it can't be a video without me crashing into the said lag bomb. So the plan is I'm gonna aim for the neck of the ship. I want to cut that ship in half. Alright, left to right is a bit slow. Again, left and right is not mandatory. Not really. Alright, we are aiming for the neck of the ship and go back. And while that's going on, where should I hang around for the shot? Maybe here, because it will get pushed. We even get to see the Javelin. Alright, we are going in. Let's do about 150 if we can get there. There we go. Ooh, it knocks the Javelin out. Oh, the sounds are bugging out. Is it going to cut in half? Oh no, the game is breaking down. It's not liking this. I wonder what's going to happen. It's a good shot though. I think we did cut it in half. I honestly think. Come on. I'm adding my voice in the middle. I think we did cut it in half. Yes, we did. Oh shit, there's a bit of an asteroid. Oh no. Yeah, I think we got a bit of an issue here. Whoa. Why are you spinning? Damn. Oh, that was a good burst of fire. I wish I could hear it at the moment. That would have been nice. So, I hope you enjoyed. I might as well do the outro now. I'm not even going to wait for the sounds. It's just not having a good time at the moment. We saw some great ships today, and nice to see that the creative community of Space Engineers 2 is still at work, creating more and more designs, showing the abilities that Space Engineers 2 can do. We saw a nice, sleek looking ship with angled holes that unfortunately I can't tell this to stop, so it's going to spin forever. We saw nice detailed ships, we saw nice flat ships, we saw nice designed ships, and we saw how lighting can work in Space Engineers 2. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I was good to listen to. Maybe. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Wait a second. Did it just break my sound? Nah, I full on broke the sounds. I'm calling out a crash.